It's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond. We're back with another episode of U3 Underground, Unsigned and Unknown. And tonight's guest is special because he has a lot of talents. Not only is he an artist, he's also a producer and many more. So make sure you stay tuned.
Indeed. How you doing?
We're here with the special guest in the building on U3, Mr. Perk, the musician, or Purpose, the musician.
Purpose, a musician. What's good?
AKA Perk. People, if you know him.
Yeah,
They call him
know.
Perk. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2000 of Team La Familia, because it's a lot of y'all.
Something like that.
Something like that. With the many talents, tell people a little bit about what you do and who you are. And
Who am I? Well, I moved out here in 2004, started rapping in 2006. Before it was Team La Familia, it was Doughboy. It was the same people, but, different name. I produced all the beats for most of our music. Wrote all the hooks, most of the hooks. I ain't gonna say all the hooks. Just kind of been a curator and spearhead of the movement since 2006.
what sparked the name change from Dope Boys to...
Oak Capone.
Okay, okay.
When Oak joined the group, we was kind of like thinking, we ain't gonna be, because he was part of another group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once we joined forces, we kind of like sat down and brainstormed. It was team, but we didn't want to just be called the team. And then they kind of had somebody with the name team or some shit like that, so we just added to La Familia, kind of like a family dynamic. So that's how we came up with it. Oak and Johnny.
How did you find everybody for the group? I know it's a long story. Okay, the main people. Let's not go with single everybody because there's so many. But the main people that most people know, like Johnny, Oak, T. Will.
I'll make a long story short. My fault. Like I said, when I moved out here, first person that kind of gravitated towards me with the music was Johnny.
Okay.
And then we kind of started rapping together over the summer of 2006. And then we met E-Twist, or he had kind of introduced me to E-Twist. And then from E-Twist, Big Patron.
Oh, okay.
The owner of the shirt shop.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about this. Okay.
So Big Patron, and then Oak Capone. Like I said, Oak Capone was part of another crew. And then some years went by, we kind of like kept, dropping mixtapes. This is back in the MySpace days. So
Yeah.
we kept dropping songs, kept dropping mixtapes, and then, I don't know, life kind of happened. And then 2009, we kind of came back, regrouped, and that's when we formulated the Team La Familia.
Now, there's a lot of groups out here in San Antonio. There's a lot of record labels. Yeah. And it's rare where you see, with the groups, record labels, whatever you want to call it, where everybody's talented. Usually you see one or two got talent. One guy a little bit, might be struggling. Right. And you got the people that really shine up front, but with Team La Familia, everybody shines. How did you know that, we got it? Because, like I said, it's weird that everyone really got it.
It's kind of by, I don't know, the universe, God. I don't know how people,
yeah,
view that. But, yeah, I guess the universe brought us all together in a sense. Like, I didn't search for them. I didn't, look for them. We all met at different interactions, different organic situations, and excuse me, they just happen to all be talented.
Yeah,
and they all had their own different niche or their own different way of creating. So, and we just all happened to be from the same side of town on the Northeast, and shit, it just came together like the Wu-Tang Clan. To be honest with you,
are we getting another Team La Familia project? I know it's gonna be hard because everyone's busy on schedules.
I'm gonna say
never say never.
Never say never. It's possible. It's hard to get everybody in one room because everybody's kind of like busy. Niggas got kids now.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can curse. Go ahead.
My fault.
No, you good.
Yeah, but niggas got kids, so it's kind of hard to manage everybody's schedule.
Yeah.
Recently, situation kind of changed. Everybody's kind of communicating.
Slowly getting back together.
Yeah. We're communicating at a consistent basis now.
Okay.
So, now it's just about getting in the studio and having that time to create.
Okay.
I mean, as far as individual, me and Oak been working. I got my little homie out there, he working.
Okay. Johnny Wolfman got something coming soon.
Johnny got something releasing.
November, sometime in November.
No, I think it's I want to say November 20th. Don't quote me
Something
on
like that. Something in the 20th, 23rd, something like that.
We gonna post it. Y'all tap into my boy Juan
we
Miguel,
let you know.
or Johnny Ruffin on Instagram. You dig what I'm saying? Go follow my homie. Classic been in the studio recently.
Okay.
He just been putting just hella work in. And I think I just dropped an album. Not too
Well, people don't know. He did. If you don't know, you gotta follow.
Yeah. Well, like I said, my page got hacked, so it kind of
you gotta start everything over.
Yeah, man. So I did drop an album. If y'all want to go check it out,
Team
Spirit: The Incredible Journey of Brandon James.
Okay.
Out on all platforms.
So what can people expect from this project?
Oh, a lot of. It's like what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say like
your life story, your biography, almost.
Well, throughout other projects, it kind of told my life story, but this was more so like my current story, like where I'm at life right now, and kind of like reminiscing on what got me to this point. But that's kind of what the album is about, just the journey.
You made all the beats yourself?
No, not all the beats. I made probably like maybe half.
Is it hard mixing beats for yourself compared to other people?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I got a specific sound that I look for, but I try to explore other, avenues. That's why I kind of, use other producers to try to tap into other styles. But no, I wouldn't say it's hard. It gets annoying at times.
And I can see that.
You're trying to get to a
perfection.
That, and you're wanting to, like I said, explore a different type of
sound.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's just a sound, but you kind of end up making the same wave or making the same style. I'm like, damn, that's not what I was trying to do, but it should sound dope.
Yeah.
You put it in the archives, but yeah. So that's the annoying part about it. But other than that, no.
What came first, the beat making or the rapper?
Oh, beat making for sure.
How'd you get into that?
On the cool, my mom's, a little bit my pops. Well, like my moms and my pops always had music playing, so I've always been gravitated towards music. But the beats, like my mom, like it's a crazy story. I was like 5, and I had like a Hot Wheels race car, a G.I. Joe, and a Fisher-Price school bus, some shit like that. And I was just drumming, using them as drumsticks, and the Fisher-Price bus was a snare drum. And my mama came in like, "But what the hell are you doing? Stop making all that noise."
Yeah.
And I wouldn't stop. So she was like, "You know what? Cool." Went and got me a little drum set. It was like a little paper, like the snare drum was made of paper. It was like one of the little ghetto drum sets. But yeah, I was
start there.
Man,
and
it was a rap. Then
next thing you know,
towards playing in the church choir.
Okay.
And I started drumming then I gravitated towards middle school band.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like stopped.
I heard that the reason why music is not the same with R&B singers, with rappers, and producers is that a lot of these new artists did not start off in the church. Do you agree? They said that church foundation really, you could tell.
Not just the church foundation, just parenting back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a lot more structured, a lot more discipline, a lot more soul in the household. So, and coincide that with church, that adds that much flavor to it. I don't think this generation had that much of that.
I agree.
Like we have. It's not their fault though. That's just life.
Yeah. Is there any beat makers, local or mainstream, that you would love to work with? Like your top 3, top 5? I know it's a lot. I do top 5 or top 3.
Local and mainstream?
Yeah.
Local.
Or it could just
I've
be.
kind of worked with a lot here, local.
Okay.
I guess out there now, I'll say TB Robbie.
Okay.
He's a good one. I had beef with him before, but we cool now. Adam Almari Beats.
What? Producers have beef? How did that work?
It wasn't even really
I know, but how does that work, though?
It was some bullshit on Facebook.
No, I'm talking in general, though. How do producers have beef?
I don't know.
Y'all each drop a beat? I don't know how that works. I always wonder how that works.
Stupid shit on Facebook, but yeah, I like to work with him. Uh, there's a Act Right Beats. Who else out there?
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, I follow him on Facebook. It's a lot. It's my little homie from like way back. I Hate You Hot Boy. He's made a couple artists out here that's
Okay.
dropping beats. That's 4, right?
Yeah, 4. Any mainstream?
12 G's locally out here. And mainstream, I want to work with Timberland.
That's a good one.
Metro.
Okay.
Crit. Big Crit.
Okay.
Gotta work with him. Harry Fraud.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he make a lot of French Montana and Currency beats.
Okay.
Like a lot of their mixtape material.
I can see that. Do you feel like the mixtape game is dying out?
It just depends on how you look. Like, it depends on what you're a fan of. Like, if you're a fan of underground music, then no.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of mixtapes out there still coming out.
But it's not as mainstream as it used to be, like the way Wayne used to do it.
The sites have kind of died down, like Dat Piff.
Yeah. But a lot of artists nowadays put they put their albums like on Spotify and all that and call it a mixtape. So yeah, it's not the same when you used to use like industry beats.
Like I said, it just depends on what you're a fan of. Like me personally, yeah, I think it is kind of dying down. It's more so original music. Like that's what's being pushed.
Yeah.
More so.
Now, I don't know how you feel about this or this ever happened to you, but I remember back in the day it was a big controversy with mainstream artists getting beats from beat makers, and then they say, hey, this is for my mixtape. So they want to pay for the beat. Has that ever happened to you, or what are your thoughts on that? Because it's still a beat that you made, but then they say, oh, it's for my mixtape, so you got to give it to me because I'm not selling it.
Nah.
Back in the day, they didn't really sell mixtapes. Mixtapes were just...
Nah, like, it depends on the relationship between the producer and the artist, for one. But, like, if you just a nigga that just hits a producer up and you want to be for your mixtape, most producers are going to expect to get paid or,
because that's when a lot of producers was kind of losing money.
Right.
Because they were like, we're not getting paid because they saying it's for a mixtape. It's like...
Nah, like I said, that depends on the relationship between... Like, if come up to me like, hey, bro, I want to do a mixtape, then I'm going to get that nigga 10 beats.
Yeah.
And that's that. But if some person I don't know or I've never done business with, or I've never worked with, hey, bro, slide me some beats. Or, you know, about to do this mixtape, slide me some beats. I'm going to want some money.
You like, slide me some money?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Slide me some money. You know what I'm saying? Here go my PayPal.
That makes
here go
sense.
my Cash App. Here go this information. But
now, without giving out too much information on your sauce, on how to make beats, if you call it sauce, what is your... I want to say process. Yeah, my mind went blank. What's your process a little bit? Do you like to start off with the drums, the piano? Do you have a concept in your head? You ever be on the toilet, be like,
all the above.
All the above. Okay. You ever record like a beat on your phone, like with your mouth, and then come back and try to replay it or that? Or no?
Done that yet. Most of my inspiration just comes from like sampling.
Okay.
So I'll hear a sample and I kind of go from there. Like I'll play a melody with the sample, or I'll take a piece from the sample and create a melody with it, and then I add the drums simultaneously, and then the mixing, and then the master. It's pretty smooth process now as opposed to what I was doing back in the day.
Have any of your artists ever come in and like spit something and you drew a beat from that?
Yeah, that's happened before. Yeah.
A couple times.
Do
you like that better, or do you just like having beats?
I'm open minded. Like I'm all for however the artist wants to create. I'm pretty just, you tell me what you want and it gets done.
Is there ever a song that either you've created or any of the artists you've worked with created that took you kind of out of your comfort zone a little bit? That really made you like, okay, I see your vision. I've never done this before, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. I really got him thinking. He was like, what?
I want to say, you said like as an artist had me like that? Man.
Or it could be yourself. You ever made a beat for yourself that you like, what?
Vision.
I can see that.
Vision.
Okay.
Vision sent me a beat and Yeah, I'm still kind of working on it.
Okay,
to this day.
okay.
It was like 8 months ago. Yeah, so
That's a good thing.
that was one of the tough ones. It's dope, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to put it together. You can't just hop on that beat and, you know, rap to it. You got to put something real creative.
That makes sense.
Yep. So that one has definitely challenged me. Yeah.
What is some advice for beat makers, anyone who wants to create beats, and how can they make money out of it? Because, you know, sometimes that's kind of hard. Like you said, people always want something for free sometimes. They want to lowball you.
Coming from somebody like myself who's had ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? I've had great months, and then I've had shit. How we going to pay this? How we going to pay that?
Yeah.
So you just got to keep pushing, and you got to keep marketing yourself out there. You can't limit yourself to where you're locally, you know, stationed. You got to realize that there's over 8 billion people in the world, maybe more, who knows? But there's billions of people out there in the world you can market to, that you can sell your beats to, that you can get someone to listen to your content and make a living.
Do you feel like beat makers or producers, just like artists, have to deal with the social media people? Because, you know, like the social media artists is on the come up. Someone get live on TikTok, do something stupid, next minute they famous, they got a record deal. You think it's the same for producers, or they don't have to deal with that as much?
I guess it depends on the producer. There's some people, there's some producers out there that's getting known from the social media game, and then there's some producers that's still, you know, putting in using social media. They do hand to hand,
Yeah.
you know, personal consultations or appointments, and they're producing for artists in their city, making a living. So I mean, it just depends on the producer.
What are your thoughts on beat tapes? Because I know a couple beat makers who like to do beat tapes and then put it all on all social media platforms. But I'm like, what's the point? Especially if someone wants that beat. It's like, how does that work with the business side?
Me, it's not really about business. For me, if I put a beat tape out, it's to showcase.
Yeah.
You know, listen to this shit.
So if somebody wants a beat from your beat tape, how does that work? You don't sell it. You just like, this is strictly for people to listen to.
You'd have to make it make sense.
Yeah.
You'd have to be like, well, I want it for this much, and I'd have to be like,
okay,
shit, all right, I'll take it down.
Yeah.
But
cause I always wonder how that worked, and then I always wonder, do they worry about people stealing it? So for instance, once you upload a beat tape, it's everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Yeah. You can always download a beat from YouTube for free. So I always wonder, like, do y'all worry about?
Not me. My shit copyrighted. So I mean.
Yeah. You hear that beat automatically.
We got people on that.
Shut down.
Yeah. I wish you would.
Yeah.
And
so tell people about
this. No problem.
Now tell people about the side of that, because you know artists always know I got to copyright my music, but they never think about the beat side of that. How does that work? Like for producers to copyright their stuff.
You got to copyright it. All your works, anything that you did as far as beats, songs, lyrics, you can copyright that. That's a work. So if you register that as a work and you pay that fee, that's yours. Can't nobody just use it without your consent.
You ever done deals where it's just, because I know you can do deals where if someone pays you, I'm just making a random number. Let's say it's $1,000 for it comes to beat. I'm not saying this. Let's say it is. They paid $1,000, boom, they own the beat. Yeah. Now you ever done deals where it's like, instead of me paying you $1,000, how about you get so much percentage back?
Like publishing?
Like publishing. How does that work?
Yeah, I've done a couple.
So that works with beat makers as well. I'm trying to get the beat maker side because I don't only know the artist side. I don't know that side.
It all depends on the relationship with the artist. Like if I build a relationship with an artist and we've worked together, we've broken bread together, and he's like, yo, man, I want to do a project. And I'll just decide like, yeah, let's do it. We collaborate on it, and it's like a 50-50 split.
Okay.
You know, we're both investing time and effort
into
the project. So I'm not going to charge him if I'm mutually okay with working with you.
Now, I know you mentioned Vision, which is somebody outside of Team La Familia. Any other artists outside of Team La Familia that's been catching your eye that you like, you know what, one day I want to work with them, or I've worked with them before, they're kind of dope?
Yeah, I mean, shit, like I said, I've worked with pretty almost damn near.
A lot of people.
None of the young homies, but
some of the OGs that's been in the game for a minute.
Yeah. I've worked with all of them. So I want to say Mike Dimes.
Okay.
He's been catching my eye. Let me see who else out there. kind of want to do something with Tiny Toon. I've been thinking about
That
doing
would be
something
kind of
with Tiny
dope.
Toon, yeah.
Okay.
Toon been killing it lately.
Yeah.
I got some shit with Yoda from way back.
That's what I was going to say. I want to see you with Yoda. Or maybe like a Soul San Antone.
We could lock in one day.
That'd be kind of dope.
Who else? I'm trying to think, man.
There's so many. Any female artists? Because, you know, just wondering, the females got to show some love.
Oh, what's girl name? My wife put me on her, actually. She rapped with Eliza, but I forgot her name.
Oh, I know you Hispanic girl.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name, but I know you're talking about.
Her.
Okay. Yeah. I know you're talking about. I can't think of her name. Okay. Are we going to get any R&B joints from you? Do you make R&B joints?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Any kind of genre. You talking about as far as songs?
As a producer.
As a producer.
R&B.
Yeah. I do R&B, boom bap, trap.
What about some
rock.
lab music? 'Cause we are in San Antonio. Not yet.
I've sampled.
Okay.
I haven't like made a full.
Yeah.
Full like full on, I guess, Tejano or
Yeah.
what's the other genre they talk about?
You got into that. Now the Afro beats bug hit you yet?
Nah, what you mean?
Like the African beats, Jamaican beats, not yet. The
Afrobeats,
Caribbean, not yet.
Like I said, I've sampled. I haven't really
We
like,
tapped into the whole.
full.
Okay. Cause you know that's the wave
Afrobeats.
nowadays. You know,
I'm trying to. I mean, I can. I have
Yeah.
before, but it's like I
not
said,
yet.
I haven't just. I'm gonna make an Afrobeat beat today.
Coming soon.
Indeed.
Maybe you never know.
Indeed.
You just never know. What's next for Perk
For me,
right now? Cause you say you doing this for a time now.
yeah, it's producing.
So what made you want to do this full time and get stop the rapping?
Kids. I just had a son.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My son, my oldest son, he's getting, playing football. So just wanting to have that time with.
Yeah.
As a producer, you kind of make your own schedule. You know what I'm saying, and you can make money on your own schedule. So
Yeah.
rapping is, you gotta go here, you gotta be here, you gotta be in the
Performances,
studio all the time,
yeah.
shows, meetings, pictures. That's not something that I desire to
Yeah.
pursue. And I'm getting older, so I'm like,
I can say that. That kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
rap shit's not paying.
Has any of your kids got the music bug yet?
My daughter,
Okay.
My
But
daughter.
singing, rapping, making beats, all of the above.
she's trying to rap. She sent me like a video. I don't know if she's really on it now, but like she definitely sent me a video rapping
Okay.
just like me. I was like, oh shit. this
Like
is
little
great.
kid rap? How old is she?
She's 15. Well,
15,
she's 16 now.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. Some high school
Yeah.
rap.
She was.
I hate my math teacher.
Surprised me.
He is such a hater. Gave me an F on my test. I swear I wrote that paper. No, I'm joking.
Wildin'.
Some elementary
wildin'.
school bars.
She wildin'.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
we got a lot of shit coming out, man. We got a lot of visuals.
Okay.
finna drop.
Okay. Do y'all shoot your own stuff too? Because I know you almost like a one-stop shop, almost. 'Cause I know y'all do graphics a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
You do graphics. You got the producer. You got your artist.
yeah.
Now
We're
you're
still kind of
slowly tapping into that.
We're trying to lock in with either me learning that shit
Or somebody.
somebody shooting for us.
What is why is it so important when your team is a one-stop shop?
Keep the money in house.
Simple as that.
But like I said, it's all organic. We ain't planning.
Yeah. And you know what you want too.
Yeah.
Because y'all know what you
we all
like.
want
You know
the
what
same-
sound you like. You know what you don't like.
We all share the same goal.
Yeah.
Musically, sonically, and financially. We all just want to be at peace with it. So that's how you.
You don't have to wait for nobody too.
Nah.
You be like, boo boo, I need that beat.
I
Boo
mean,
boo boo.
Yeah.
2 seconds later,
Like
an album
that
done.
was the first issue. When we first started, that was the first issue because I wasn't really making beats like that when we first started.
Okay.
So we was always getting.
Was you just getting started or like no
sound
motivation?
Sound clip beats, huh?
No. Was you just getting started? It was like no motivation.
I was just getting started.
Okay.
I wasn't like,
Yeah.
I wasn't like where I'm at now.
You know how artists get writer's block sometimes. I'm assuming producers get
Beat block.
beat block.
Beat block for sure.
How do you get out of that? Like,
Smoke.
Okay.
I smoke, probably go play with the kids.
Do you listen to other songs or not? Cause you want to be like too similar.
That's what I do in the beginning. Like I'm like, you know what, I ain't in the mood. I listen to some beats that I made already. And, okay, see what I did, and then try to apply it to the next beat. I mean, but now, I mean, I've made so many beats. It's like water.
How do you avoid the social media sound? That's what I call it, where everybody's sounding like everybody. All the beats sound the same. Someone drop an album is like, I swear I heard this on song number 1. Song number 2 sound like song number 3.
Yeah. Well.
How do you stay outside of that?
By listening to other genres, by keeping an open mind, by taking in other opinions, you know what I'm saying, other points of view. That's kind of how I, try to stay different, stay in my own lane. Like, cause you could tell I'm making the beat, but I try to make it to where none of my beats sound the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's not like the Perk sound? How you could tell this is like a Timbaland beat. You can.
Yeah, I can switch it up. I can make it seem like, damn, did you make that? Like people ask me when I show people my shit.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's, you made that? You made that? Like, did you make this one? Like they have the question, and so I'm like, damn. But when you hear a Pharrell beat, you know Pharrell made it.
Yeah.
But if you hear such and such beats, you know that producer made it. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. I can see that.
I try to not make it that way, but to me, it still sounds like I made it. But everybody else has the question.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see that. You ever, because I know sometimes artists will listen to a song and then next week, they copying lyrics. We know Drake. Anyways.
I ain't say it.
I said it. Do you feel like producers ever get to that point where sometimes they're like, okay, let me go back and refocus. This sounds too much like so-and-so beat. Yeah. This sounds too much like
I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, I've been in that situation where I'm making a beat. I'm like, damn, it sounds like this beat. So no, I mean, scratch it in, go back to the drawing board. It happens. It's just like writing.
Yeah.
Writing a song, same process.
What's the weirdest sample you've ever used?
The weirdest sample? Oh shit.
Oh, not really weird, but just like not weird, but random.
Oh shit.
Weird, random, off the wall. Something that people would never think to sample.
This dude wanted me to sample Grease.
Okay, that's good. That's a good show. I mean, movie.
Yeah, it was Grease.
You the one I want.
Beautiful. Something Dropout. Beautiful Dropout or something.
Okay, I know what you're thinking of. I can't think of the song, but
tough.
But you did it.
I did it.
You
but
got
tough,
it done.
Tough. He liked it too. I was like,
"Oh yeah,
you like it, bro? Okay, bet."
Now this
paid
is
for it and everything. I'm like, bet. I ain't tripping.
This is a random question. I always wonder how do beat makers come up with the name with beat titles? Because it's different from songs. Like songs have lyrics to it, so you can come up with a title from the lyrics, but beats don't have lyrics. So it just
depends. For me, it's the mood of the beat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just make the beat and then I'm like, what does this sound like? And then I'll just come up with a title.
Because I always wonder, I'm like, how'd you hear this beat and think, okay, big butt. So how do you hear this beat and think City Nights?
If you make a sample, you can kind of title it based off the sample.
Yeah, I can see that. But I always wonder, like, how do you come up with these weird titles? Or
it's just the mood of the beat.
Yeah. How do you know who to push and how do you focus with everybody having a big team? I know you say y'all all locked in.
Well, we kind of revamped, since we had a little run in 2020, we was moving around. Now we're just trying to push, the youth, young talent.
Okay.
So that's kind of the focus now.
Do they take advice good? Because I heard a lot of the young talent sometimes do not like to take advice. They don't like to listen to the OGs.
That's a good question.
Are they struggling with that? Or they?
Yes and no.
Okay.
My little homie right there, he's straight. He's solid.
Give us the good and bad side of it. Because I know a lot of OGs in San Antonio, they tell me, I want to work with the young artists, but it's hard. They don't want to listen to us. They don't want to take our advice.
It's that. It's... Bro. You gonna make me say some shit.
Say it. Be real. You ain't got to say no names. No, be real. They need to know. Because younger artists, they're always looking for the advice, but then when they get it, it's like they don't want to take it. So it's like...
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like basically nobody's really proven themselves as an artist.
Yeah.
No one's made it to that J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Future level out here. People in Dallas have, people in Houston have,
Yeah.
and Austin is the music capital of the state.
Oh, of course, of course.
Okay. There you go. No one has an example to go off of. You have a lot of, I guess, OGs
Who almost been there.
who's almost
Or could have been
or
there.
could have been there, but now they've been content with just getting money locally.
Yeah.
And that's all right. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But if there was a ceiling that you're trying to reach or a limit you're trying to exceed, then you're going to try to gravitate outside of the city.
Yeah.
So nobody's really trying to do that except now the young homies like Rich Greedy, Izzy 93.
So do you feel like this argument that's been going on for the past couple of weeks about who's putting on for San Antonio,
That argument.
that put on for San Antonio, do you feel like it's like valid? Or like you said, no one really done it yet. So
What's putting San Antonio on? What is that? Like, what does that
well,
mean?
like you said, how someone in Houston did it, someone in Austin, someone in Dallas.
Right. I don't think the city has its own identity yet. You know,
Is it because we're a melting pot? Is it because like we're like 80% San Antonio, like especially San Antonio?
Texas is a melting pot. So
yes, in general. So you can't say
really,
that.
We can't really use that as an excuse.
But
Because like I said, Houston got a lot of black folks, but just as many Mexicans.
Yeah.
Come on, it's just as many Mexicans.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, you know, or difference.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just the attitude, the energy, you know, from place to place. Houston, there's a lot more camaraderie. There's a lot more, you know, when you go to a local show.
They support each other.
There's people, it's live. There's people they turning up, they vibing, everybody's talking, everybody's, you know.
Why is it that other cities love to, they love to network with other cultures? Well, San Antonio, sometimes we kind of don't do that, especially since we're 80% Hispanic, you would think. But sometimes they don't want to do that.
I really wish I knew the answer to that question. It's
because y'all do it.
To me, it's just
y'all work with a lot of people, but
yeah. And like I said, we did this, then we did this.
Yeah.
And it's because we stayed loyal to being here. We went outside and it was this, and then we came back, it was this. I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just the energy of the city. When a star come out here, then, you know, it's a different turnout. But if it's a local cat, it's not the same turnout, you know, unless somebody big is coming and they open it up for them.
I agree.
It's just not the same kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to Miami or you go to Atlanta, every club is packed. Every local spot is packed.
Yeah.
Every damn house party is packed. And people are dancing. People are moving around. People are laughing.
Now,
When you come out here, it's niggas is mean mugging.
Is that based on the promoters, the DJs, the artists, or all three?
All three.
Okay.
All three. It's all our responsibility.
Yeah.
I get the whole promoter and artist role, you know, like it's a promoter's job to bring the people or whatever. I definitely agree with that. But I guess it's common courtesy. If you're an artist, you're going to want people to come.
And let people know you have a show. Don't wait till like the day of. By the way, I'm performing tonight. Pull up.
So that's just,
yeah.
it kind of goes hand in hand. But it's not your job, per se.
Yeah.
It's your job to perform and show up. So I get both sides, but that's what that means. It's all three.
I know since you guys you and your team been doing it for a minute, you have a lot of relationship with a couple DJs. Yeah. Why is it important to do that? Because I just recently have an artist inbox me and say, how do I hit up a DJ? Do DJs charge? What's up with DJs? And I'm like, some do, some don't. But don't be scared to inbox them and say, hey, I have a new single for you to play, drop your email. Why is that relationship important?
I'll be honest, I was one of the new learners myself. I wasn't really tapped in with the DJs early on. But it is important, you know, because they're the ones in the clubs, they're the ones at the parties putting your music out there to different listeners, to new possible fans. So building relationships with the DJ is definitely vital for any up and coming artist. And I got relationships with a few DJs out here for sure.
You can't be scared to talk to them.
Nah,
They always scared.
I
I'm
mean,
scared they gon' the best.
my word of advice an OG gave me: if you got a hot song and you want to get it out there, pull up to the club, go up to the DJ, slide that nigga $20.
Yeah.
Hey man, play this one time.
There's an artist till this day. He will tip me every time I play his music, and even if he doesn't even ask me,
Type shit. Yeah.
I'll play it. And if he hears it, he's just
Yeah. That's
always
what's up.
just a couple like thanks for the love type
what's up.
thing. And I'm like, I don't even look for it. I didn't even know he did that. He just started doing that, and you know,
That's love.
and I don't play the music for it.
We finna
But
be-
if the music is good,
we
you
finna-
know,
we finna be back outside
you
ourselves.
just do it.
So
Let people know what everybody got coming up next. I know you said it's a lot. You said visuals. Johnny Weffin got something. T Classic got some.
so we got like a trillion visuals.
Does
we
Cuddy
about
got
to
something
work
coming
on.
soon?
Cuddy got
T Will.
man. It's just so much shit going on.
I heard. I want the camera looking at me. I heard. Is the camera on me? That AB got something coming soon.
And AB capping.
We see.
AB
We see.
capping,
I
yeah.
heard. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's my nigga.
Maybe if I put it in the universe, he'll catch it.
Nah, real shit though. Everybody has something going.
Yeah.
Cuddy just dropped the EP actually.
Yeah.
Diary of a Jack Boy. I got a project with T Will I produced. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the title is.
We got a lot going on. It's all good.
We got a cartoon coming out. I ain't gonna. Yeah, we ain't gonna. Yeah, we got a cartoon coming out. I just saw it last night myself. Like, just saw the dynamics of it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this shit's real."
What? You heard it here?
Yeah.
You ain't got no details yet, but you heard it here.
I mean,
Cartoon.
I got all the details, but
No, you do.
it's-
I'm
I'm not feeling,
we
you know,
ain't got the details yet,
yeah,
but you already
I
hear a
can't- I
cartoon
can't
coming
really-
soon.
Cartoon coming soon for sure.
Yeah.
What else, bro? Thinking about writing a book.
Ooh. About you, yourself, your team, everybody.
I haven't decided. So
Okay.
much I could write about.
Yeah.
I started already, but like I'm, still putting it together.
Since
Oak dropping an album.
okay.
That's gonna be like his final album. Yep, I'll say it here live.
He's retiring.
He's gonna stop doing. He's retiring.
Is he gonna do something else?
He's just gonna focus on building the brand, building the label, pushing the artist.
I can see that.
Yeah, like I said,
He's a good. I can see him as a good mentor.
Yeah, so that's what we on.
Since Cuddy's been out, have you seen a growth and difference in his music from when before until now?
Boy, that boy's
Pin
on fire.
game different.
My little nigga's on fire, man.
Okay,
Cuddy
yeah.
is doing his thing, bro. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I'm just trying to keep his head on straight.
Yeah.
Don't crash out. Because back then,
Yeah.
that's what niggas was crashing out. Anytime
I'm
somebody
kind of
said
happy that
something.
he joined forces with you guys. Y'all can be the motivation. Keep him focused. Well, I know y'all been locked in, but you know what I mean? Like now,
Yeah, it's
y'all
more,
can be
it's
his
more so.
motivation, keep
Yep.
him steady, keep him going. He's been traveling a lot. I like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Congrats,
He's
Cuddy,
been focused.
traveling. I love that.
He just got back from I want to say Milwaukee or Chicago.
Something like that. Yeah, he was out
He
there.
performed out there. You know what I'm saying? He was at the BET Awards this past few months. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Cuddy.
So my niggas working, man, for real.
That's how you do it when you get released. You hit the ground running. You don't sit there
Working.
and hoping it comes to
We
you.
ain't stopping.
Yeah. When we used to talk to him, he used to tell me I was writing all the time, so I'm proud of him. Shout out to you guys too, proud of Team La Familia. The new people coming up, the youngins. Can't wait to hear them.
Shout out my boy.
Some in the game, man. I can't wait to see them perform for the first time.
Ready for that?
You
say
ready?
you not ready?
Oh, like don't be shy, man. Don't be
We
shy.
got some shows coming up too, man.
Where y'all performing at? Let us know.
Not me per se.
Yeah, not you, but where y'all. I say y'all people. Where the squad at?
Like I said, Cuddy just got back from Chicago, Milwaukee.
So,
T Will got
he does his competition
Eyes
shows.
on the Prize.
Yeah, Eyes on the
Houston.
Prize.
Got one coming in San Antonio. I think we got something cracking in Tucson. Eyes on the Prize.
That's how you're supposed to do all this travel outside
And
of San
another-
Antonio.
And another one he's trying to do in New Orleans. But he got it all locked in. So
Okay,
I'm proud
okay.
of T Will too, man.
Yeah, me
T Will
too.
been doing
I seen his
thing, too.
growth. I seen everybody's growth.
That's what it's all about.
Except for one, but we ain't gonna. Anyway, Mr. Stagnant, he gonna get it together. We're gonna call him Mr. Get It
My
Together.
boy AB.
We're gonna get it together. We ain't gonna lose hope on you, AB.
Come on, bro.
We not.
Nah,
You
he
got
coming, man. He right there.
He is. You just need that motivation.
Shit, yeah, you know.
He got it.
As a whole, we're all moving collectively. That's what I can say that for sure. And squashing beefs. That's another thing that's going on. Squashing a lot of beefs.
I feel like that's the topic lately.
Yeah.
Everybody got beefs, but half the beefs are made up. But that's another story.
Yeah, facts.
But
facts. But you kind of know the answer. A lot of these beefs
yeah,
came from some real situations. So just trying to kind of like
yeah.
not I don't want to say let bygones be bygones, but just kind of like look, man, we older.
We too old. Yeah.
We got kids. We could be in the same room.
Exactly. We can be making money together. There's no point.
Shit. So there's no reason to be still beefing.
Give everybody your social medias, even your new page, because the old one got hacked. If you want people to know your new page.
I mean, I made it a lot easier now, so everything is Doobie Drums.
Okay.
DOOBIE space DRUMZ. Doobie Drums.
Okay.
Instagram Doobie Drums, Facebook Doobie Drums.
But he's still purpose on musician. Just a new branding name on social media.
It's a producer name.
Yeah. You tapped into the TikTok era yet?
I got TikTok and I don't know what the fuck I be getting. I be getting notifications. Okay.
But you haven't really posted yet? Not yet.
I have, and I've gotten some shit, but I'm still trying.
I know a lot of producers really kind of, blow up or get a lot of traction when they do those beat challenges where they drop a beat and say if you can spit to it.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope.
Do that.
I like that. Maybe we can collab. We got this.
I got you.
But you already know. You go DJ Baby Blue Diamond. Purpose a musician. Team La Familia. I ain't gonna name everybody. It's too many. Team La Familia and them and them. Purpose a musician and them. And so many of them. And
Team La Familia for sure.
For sure, man. You got a lot of projects dropping, a cartoon, EPs, mixtapes, albums, music, videos, visuals, all that coming soon. Make sure you stay tuned. You should go DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are out.